Hello YouTube, and this is my first ever video on YouTube. So I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes. It's probably not going to be very professional, but I just wanted to kind of share a video. I wanted to make a video and share a video. I don't have lots of tech, so I kind of muddled together bits and pieces of what I had, and I just wanted to make this video. A little bit about myself. I'm not a dancer, a choreographer. I'm not a well, I directed a bit, but won't go into that. This is just a bit of fun. When I listen to music, I kind of I try to put it in a scene sort of thing, because I'm a massive fan of musicals and stuff like that. And in my opinion, the best songs for kind of musicals and pantomimes and kind of shows with singing in it, I think, is from Disney, because nobody does it better than them, in my opinion. Pixar and other kind of like Splinter Cells, but Disney, amazing. And normally it's kind of very pink and fluffy kind of ideas for songs sort of thing, like to put into a panto. When I was listening to this one, something different kind of came into my head. Normally I listen to a song and I kind of, oh, that's a really interesting line, you know, what if that was kind of, you know, instead of looking at it that way, what if we looked at it that way, and, you know, and then the scene kind of grows and grows and grows. With this song, the song is Stand Out from the Goofie Movie, sung by, I believe, Goofy's son Scott. Sorry if I've got that wrong. You know, it's about a teenage kid who wants to kind of, you know, it's like impress this, you know, the pretty girl from school sort of thing. And when I was listening to it, I just couldn't help but think, and it was like the first thing that came to my head. I wasn't watching the film, I was just YouTubing and kind of searching and kind of, oh, this is a cool song. And as I was listening to it, an image came into my head of a Gladiator arena kind of musical thing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of in semi-detail tell you what my kind of idea is, and then play the song. I'll probably talk a little bit through the song, so apologies. I recommend if you've enjoyed this video, then go watch the video and kind of like come up, you know, I don't know, whatever. Like I said, first video, I don't really know the etiquette. Feel free to comment, feel free to do anything. Any negative comments I'll just delete, so. Right, so, Stand Out from the Goofy Movie. If you're not familiar with it, I recommend you pause this, go find it, and then come back, or just pause it, go find it, and then forget I ever existed. That's fine. It's, it's a real kind of powerful song sort of thing. And what I had in mind, right, the stage. Ignore the arrows and stuff, that's for a later thing. Oh, whoop, there we go. Right, front of the stage, dust and sand, you know, very, you know, it's like maybe some broken weapons and stuff like that, a real kind of thing. Dome, which I've just realised I've done the wrong way around, I should have done it that way around, but nevertheless. You know, with crowds of people, like the populace, the general populace, you know, screaming for blood. In the royal box, we'll have the VIPs, the kind of the emperor-y type people. And in the centre of the sand and of the thing is a metal gate, which will be backlit with smoke coming out of it, so you can see a really cool silhouette of individual people. Now, as you listen to the song, I've split it into kind of every line of dialect of the song. It's a different gladiator, so da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 da, and then another gladiator comes in, stand out, da 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 da. So it's a big chorus number. It's like, you know, over the top and very camp. It's awesome. Right. So the second guy comes out, sings his little bit. By the way, I will be doing a lot of wandering around. This is kind of my thing. So he buggers off to the side, and then the second guy comes out and goes to the side. And each time they come out, they're going to be kind of showing off, and they're kind of talking to the VIPs each time, saying da 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 da. But then to the audience, don't just focus on those guys, focus on the audience as well. Kind of like, I hate you, but listen to my story, sort of kind of feeling. Now, the third line of the first verse is a da 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 da, like much faster and much kind of more kind of energetic. So the third gladiator who comes out of the cage, you know, backlit, beautiful. He'll be more of a kind of, I'm thinking in my mind, like the first guy will have the characteristic gladius and small shield. Second guy, I'm thinking the pike and the net, you know, it's like doing cool stuff with that. And this guy, I'm thinking two short swords, sort of thing, just looking freaking cool. And he's like, you know, sort of that thing, you know, very camp, over the top. By the way, this is the point where I really emphasise I am not a dancer. I am not a choreographer. I just have ideas. Okay, so then the chorus hits, and I just want you to picture a kind of dance, fight, choreography over the top. Lots of kind of lots of spinning and turning and twirling and ducking and kind of maybe the odd lift and, you know, really cool thing just during the chorus. And it'll finish off with the three current gladiators go to the side. Next verse, similar thing. Gladiator comes out. Now this one I decided to go a little bit different here. I thought for these gladiators they're kind of be more characters. The first guys are more chorus. No offence to anyone who ever gets cast in this, but yeah. So, first guy going, a clear bad guy, might be an eye patch, you know, make him look like a badass, you know, big, brr. These are like the big guys sort of thing, the scary guys. Oh, none of them have helmets in their face, it's all, you know, you've got to have the emotion, that's why only eye patch. So, second guy, I've just got this image of a big guy with a freaking big ass hammer sort of thing. So, yeah, so they come up, and then the third guy, will be kind of our hero sort of thing. I know you should really introduce a hero first off, but the song doesn't really offer it, but I think it kind of still works for the way I've kind of done it. Very different. He's going to be kind of like the basic kind of hero, like the long blonde hair, hardly any armour sort of thing, a loincloth at best, and some bad shoes. Not bad shoes, as in, you know, leather shoes type thing. And maybe just two small daggers or something like that, you know, it's like, so it's more, you know, it's like, oh, come on, this is our, you know, pinnacle hero, like, and massive difference to the previous two guys, even a bit of a difference to the previous three guys. So, then the chorus hits, and with this one, you kind of replicate the same moves as the first time, but you incorporate the three new gladiators, including the titular kind of central character type thing. By the way, by the time you come to the song, you're probably going to forget all of this, but it's just me venting, it's just me coming up with ideas and stuff like that. So, again, so sorry I keep walking out of shot, it's just, like I said, basic gear, and I need to wander. So, days, stand out, and then again, this is, you know, it's like those panto songs where you have like an action for every time you kind of say a line, then you bring a new guy and it turns out that his actions are the same as yours. It's kind of like that, so the same actions but you just added more to it, and it's got to finish somehow with the central, who I refer to as the long blonde haired character, the hero, centre stage, with the rest of the gladiators kind of finishing off in a kind of a half moon kind of semicircle around surrounding him sort of thing. So I'm like, oh shit. This is when it gets a little bit weird. I had real trouble with this bit sort of thing, and then it just hit me. Because it's kind of like offers itself to a rap, and I hate rap. But, you know, no disrespect if you like rap, it's just I don't. So, and that will be Gladiator to the left and Gladiator, probably the two last guys, the big scary guys sort of thing. And the walk on by, that'll be the rest of Gladiator, kind of like, you know, it's like, we're going to mess you up sort of thing. Yes. And the lot of to the end. That is our long blonde hero. And obviously this is where a tiny bit of editing will have to be put in. To the end, big note. And then I would put in a pause, which I'm not going to do with this because I haven't got the technology. Put in a slight pause where the hero looks around, looks at the orders, piece of cake. And then the most awesome, because now we've gone from the kind of like the repeat thing with adding people to just everyone piling in on the new guy sort of thing. And it's an epic thing. And partway through the fight, the crowd will stand out above the crowd. And it just turns epic, and it finishes with just, you know, this lone hero kind of... Oh, there we go. Hang on, hold that. This is a preemptive thing. Oh. Seems my television had enough of being paused. So amateurish. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to play the song. I'm probably going to talk a little bit through it. But it's, like I said, the whole reason for this video is just because I wanted to... I had to vent, I had to get out there sort of thing. And at the moment I'm not really dealing with people. So, okay. If you've made it this long at the 9-minute mark, well done. But now let's put those thoughts into the song and see what you think. Here we go. Apologies for the sound. Okay. Black stage. Lights come up. First guy.
Open up your eyes, take a look at me. Get the picture fixed in your memories.
You know, lots of over the top, you know.
And now I won't stop until I start to stand out.
He goes to the side, then the new guy comes in.
Stand out.
You know, similar.
Some people
Yeah, obviously.
settle for the typical things. Living all their lives waiting in the wings. It ain't a question of if, just a matter of time before I move to the front of the line.
To the side. And this guy obviously straight in, and he's fucking swinging his swords. And the first one, huh. Lots of, every movement is like a dance move, but also a fight move. And they're fighting each other, all three of them fighting each other.
Do you notice me?
First bad guy about to come out. Gotta be a clear bad guy.
Always get in the grease. I'm totally devoted to disturbing the peace, and I'm doing
Because
it all again.
the lyrics just kind of offer it.
Until I become your number one. No method to the
This guy just, the second I heard it, so he's like a hammer. Big fucking hammer. He's huge. Mean, like bald head, mean. Not like this. Hero. You know, just kind of. And this bit is when they kind of replicate the first one, but they add more to it. They just add more to it. So you can see like repeat moves, but they're kind of like more impressive because there's like another guy involved, and it goes from a flip to another artist. And then they slow down into a semicircle, obviously down to the choreographer to get them in that position. You know, aggressive. Next guy. And then we'll walk on by as the rest of Gladiators. Hero. Pause. And he says, "It's a piece of cake." And this is just the hero. Fucking everyone else up. Now, because you're taking out Gladiators, you need, like, it's a choral number, it's a part harmony, so get the crowd involved. This is when. Yeah, but yeah, it's a hero.
Do you notice me?
Boom. Roars of applause. End of chat. Right. So, that was my kind of thought of taking a Disney song and transposing it into another kind of scenario sort of thing. And I think you can definitely say that I've thought way too much about this. It's just a bit of fun. If you enjoyed this video, all 13 minutes of it, not bad. If you enjoyed this video, thank you. Feel free to leave a comment. If you didn't enjoy this video, feel free to leave a comment. But again, if it's negative, I'll just delete it and not care. So, my first video. Don't really know what I'm trying to do, don't really know what kind of path I'm taking, but this is my first video. And I've kind of enjoyed doing it because it's like good to just vent, you know, so all these ideas get just coming out of my head. So, thank you for watching, if you have watched it. Hope you enjoyed it. If I get positive response, I may do another one. If I don't get positive response, I may still do another one. This is for me, this is for what I wanted to do. And if you did enjoy it, I'm glad. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. I'm going to sign off now, kind of mellow out. And then, yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you on the flip side.